I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Okay, so now let's get right into it. Before we get to the schedule for the week and all that, I have a big update regarding all the Pokemon stuff. I know you guys want the update. I mean, look, I'm wearing a Gyarados shirt. When people say, what's one of my favorite Pokemon? Definitely this guy. Although I do like Mimikyu a lot now. Okay? So, let's talk about it. All right? Hold on. Gotta ban this idiot. Okay. So, here's the deal. Okay? Pokemon cards, all the rage on this channel. They've been doing really well for over a month now. It's actually been 5 weeks I've been opening packs of Pokemon cards in tandem with support on stream. Doing streaming like the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond playthrough, the TCG Card Sim playthrough. Everything's doing well in regards to this, okay? Now, last week, you guys went crazy. And what I mean by that is, in one day, I opened half a box of cards. And in another day, I opened just under half a box of cards. So last week, we went through almost 2 whole boxes of Pokemon cards. That's insane. And of course, it was well supported. So I appreciate that. Really, I do. You guys have been absolutely awesome supporting my content, and that is amazing. Okay? As you know, I don't want everything to become Pokemon-centric, and it won't be. Today, when I'm playing Dark Souls, I'm playing Dark Souls. That's what I'm focusing on. In fact, there's no Pokemon-centric streams today. Today is Dark Souls 2's premiere, and then tonight, the second and final stream of Star Fox Remake, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to try to do the hard path, where we do the alternate choices to unlock more of the stages, and see what's, going that way. All right? So, in regards to the Pokemon stuff, all right? Because you guys supported me so well last week, I wanted to do something special this week, rather than just the standard stuff that we've been doing. Okay? So, I did. Here's what we're doing. Okay? Number 1, starting right now, today we're going to use a new box of Pokemon cards. Okay? Ones we've never seen before. Not ones we've already done, and we're doing the second box, which is what we were doing last week with Mega Evolution and everything, and Chaos Rising. No, forget that. We're going to do new stuff right now. You're going to choose. I have 2 different boxes of Pokemon cards that we can start with today. All right, now listen, because these are very interesting choices. Choice number 1 is a new box of a different set of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is a set that's kind of on par with Surging Sparks. We did Surging Sparks, and people loved that box, right? So it's very similar to that line. It's not Surging Sparks. It's one you've never seen before. But it actually has some decently priced cards. A lot of them are within the $20 to like $60 range. And it has one card that's almost $200 in the set. But a lot of the cards are more reasonable. And I think that we might actually get more hits in this set. I could be wrong. But I think we might get more hits in this set. Okay? So that's number 1. Or we can get a little crazy. And what I mean by that is, I've also purchased a Japanese box of Pokemon cards. Now, let me tell you the difference between English and Japanese Pokemon cards, okay? It's the language. Okay, there's more differences than that, okay? The difference is, yes, obviously, all the language is written in Japanese. You can't read it if you don't read Japanese, and I don't, okay? The real difference is that they change the way that it works with the Japanese cards versus the English. In the English cards, it's a complete toss-up. And what I mean by that is, you buy a box, you don't know how many good cards are in that box. There could be 6, there could be 4, there could be 8. You're not clued. With the Japanese boxes, you are guaranteed a certain number of rare cards in each box. So, because there's a guarantee, they're valued less. Does that make sense? Since you know you're getting a certain amount of good cards in a box, you always will have the same, like, pricing of the cards, and therefore they're worth a little less. However, you still have the chance to pull the rarer cards, and when I looked into it, yeah, there's still cards worth hundreds of dollars in Japanese boxes. So, the good thing about it is, when we do Japanese box pulls, you know you're going to get good cards. There's going to be good ones in there. It's not like a chance we get nothing. No, you'll always have something. It's just going to be valued a little less than the American one, or excuse me, the English ones. Now, there are some other differences as well. In regards to the Japanese packs, there's 30 packs in a box rather than 36. There's 36 in the English ones, 30 in the Japanese. However, there's less common cards in a pack. In an American pack, I keep saying American. In an English pack, right, there are 8 regular cards and 3 rares. 2 are reverse hollows, 1's a hollow. Now, in that pack, there's only really 2 chances at getting a hit. The second reverse hollow slot or the last slot in the pack. The first 8 cards are always guaranteed to just be kind of normal cards. In the Japanese pack, there's only 5 cards in a pack. But the chance to get a hit is equal. Meaning, yeah, just like with the English cards, you still have the equal chance to get the good card. So even though there's less in a pack and less to take out, you're still getting the same value. I would say this. The catch here is that if you're a deck chaser, if you're actually trying to get the entire deck or the entire set, it's harder to do with Japanese cards because in a box, there's 30 packs and only 5 cards in a pack. However, there's another difference, right? Listen to this. The Japanese card sets are different than the English in that they're smaller. So for example, you remember we were doing Mega Evolution last week. In the English Mega Evolution set, there's over 200 cards. I think it's like 230 something cards, okay? For the Japanese version, they took that set and they split it into 2 different lines. One features Gardevoir, one features Lucario. In the English version, they're all in the same set. In the Japanese, they separated them. So, like, this set is like 90 cards, and this set is like 90 cards. And even then, that's less than the 230-something. Do you see the difference? So, even though you get less cards in a pack and less cards in a box, the sets are also smaller. So, they're easier to get the whole set. There's a lot of differences. DSP Glazer just did a $2 super chat, and he says, Japanese cards also have a much higher print quality. I don't know about that. I literally have not looked at one of these yet. Okay? So, here's the deal. I purchased a box of Japanese cards that is one of the better ones. It's cards we've never seen before. This is not like, oh, I bought the Japanese equivalent of Mega Evolution, so it looks like the same cards. No. I bought one that we haven't even seen before. So these are new cards, new stuff. It'll be new art and new rares. Everything will be new. Okay? So here's the question. Starting right now, we're going to do the new cards instead of the old ones. I want to do fresh, new, exciting stuff for you guys this week. But the question is, which would you prefer? Would you prefer me to do a new set from Scarlet and Violet, which is similar to Surging Sparks, which you guys really liked last time? Or would you prefer if we try out the Japanese card box? That's the question. All right? We got to figure that out because if we get support on the stream, we're going to be opening packs at the end. And I need to know which box to open. Okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, I did something else special as well. All right? As you guys know, last week I introduced the idea of the ultra rare, ultra valuable packs. These are the little boxes that are worth a lot more money, right? These are like $100+ each to buy with only 6 packs in it. We have 1 pack left of Destined Rivals, and we have 2 packs left of Prismatic Evolutions. So there's 3 of those left. Okay? Well, as I was doing these, I started to get some requests. And people were like, you know, Phil, in regards to you doing the premium packs, there's a better idea than these. And the idea is there's a set called Ascended Heroes. This is from the latest Mega Evolution line. It came out in like February of this year. But this set, number 1, has really valuable cards. If you get a hit, you usually get a really good hit. It's just hard to get a hit in this set. And number 2, that line has the God Packs. For those who don't remember, a God Pack is a set where when you get a lucky hit, the entire pack is good cards. The entire pack is rares. So you can get a single pack that's worth $3,000 if you get it. That's pretty insane, right? So I got Ascended Heroes, okay? It's on the way. So we're going to have that as well. And we have these 3 to get through. But once we're done with these 3, we have Ascended Heroes next for our ultra rare packs this week. Because I feel since we went through 9 of these last week, we're likely going to go through these 3 within the next couple of days. And we're going to need more. So Ascended Heroes will be the next thing that we open as our special high-end ultra pack rewards. Okay? Okay. Now, there's a catch to all of this. All right? Here's the catch. It's not all here yet. It's coming today, but it's not all here yet. For those who don't know, maybe you haven't been trying to buy and ship anything. This weekend has been a logistics nightmare in the United States There have been multiple storms and natural disasters. The entire state of Kentucky is underwater right now. Flash floods. Because of this, the entire logistics pipeline across the country is screwed up. And almost anyone who ordered anything that wasn't local got a delay. Flights were canceled. Like, just a big and massive nightmare has been going on in the United States weather-wise this week. Okay? Because of that, I had a lot of these coming, and a lot of them got delayed, rerouted. And so I was supposed to have all this stuff like Friday or Saturday, and it still hasn't arrived. But the good news is a lot of it is. All right. In fact, let me quickly check and see if there's any update, because some of it, when I checked, was already out for delivery, meaning it's going to be here today. Just don't know exactly when. Here we go. Arriving today. It's been out for delivery already for a couple of hours, and it hasn't arrived yet. So this is the Japanese box of cards and Ascended Heroes. Okay? They're both on the way, but haven't arrived yet. They are arriving today, but I don't know exactly when. They're already out for delivery, so it stands to reason they will be delivered during this stream. Okay? Now, I do have the other box that I mentioned. That's the Scarlet and Violet. Okay? It is called Paradox Rift. Okay? So this one I have already. This one is ready to go if we want to do this one. So it's up to you guys. Do we want to wait and then later on today, hopefully the Japanese cards arrive and we open those as the next box? Or do we go for Paradox Rift? So that's what we got to determine what we want to do next. Okay? And once we figured that out, then we're good. Wiggle Will says, how much to rip an Ascended Heroes pack? It's exactly the same as the previous premium pulls. So it'll be the $100 contribution all in one go. Or if we hit $250 cumulative on a stream, we'll do an Ascended Heroes pack. The thing is, they're not here yet. You know, they're coming today, but they're not here yet. So it's going to be the same thing. You know, we're not changing the criteria. It's for a $50 contribution, I open a pack of cards. At $100 cumulative, there's another. At $150 cumulative, there's another. And every 50 past that. And if we get a $100 contribution, it's an ultra pack of the rare ones. $250 cumulative, a pack of the rare ones. Okay? We're doing the exact same stuff, except it's going to be new cards. Okay? So, I guess, honestly, here's what we maybe should do. If the Japanese cards arrive on this stream, then maybe we open those at the end of the stream. If they don't arrive in time, then we just go with these. Which is a new thing. We haven't seen these yet. Okay? This is cool. I haven't seen the set yet at all. I'm interested to see new cards. We already did Chaos Rising. We already did, you know, Mega Evolution. I want to do something new. So I'm glad I got my hands. By the way, it was hard to get this. It's some of these, like, they're just not available for a very long time. And then all of a sudden they'll go in stock really quickly and you got to buy it right away. And then it's out of stock. Like, if I wanted to get a second box of this, I can't. It's not available for like 2-3 weeks. You can't get it. Like, damn. So it was tough to get these different boxes. I have to keep my eyes peeled for when they're available and try to jump on them when I see them. So I guess we'll see how it goes. So I guess that's what we'll do is we'll go with Paradox Rift today. We're going to go with the final Destined Rivals and 2 Prismatic Evolutions packs for this stream. If the Japanese box or Ascended Heroes shows up during this stream, then those could also be eligible, but they're not here yet. Okay, so we'll see what happens if they show up or not. When they show up, then those will be in the mix for this week as well. So we got a lot going on this week in regards to the Pokemon stuff. Now, don't worry. The reason I'm talking about it now is to get it out of the way. Because once we play Dark Souls, we're playing Dark Souls. That's the focus of this stream. Okay? You don't have to worry about that. It'll be fine. It'll be a good stream of Dark Souls fun. Tomorrow, we're doing more Pokemon-centric content. In fact, let me double check because I forgot what we're even doing each day this week. I really did. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Will the cards show up or not? But we already are opening 3 packs of cards on this stream. Thanks to everyone's support. NDO, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting this stream. Really appreciate that. Okay. Tommy Versetti did a $2 super chat. He says, trolls keep calling me ICS. I don't know who that is, but I don't care. Yeah, you shouldn't. You don't should care what retarded people on the internet say. What mouth-drooling morons say. No one cares. I mean, they say stuff all the time. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They probably don't even know how to wipe their own ass. They probably have their mother come do it for them. So it doesn't matter. Just ignore them. right? Okay. Pat US or Pat Us, 17 months as a member, says open a pack for me, Phil. Well, I appreciate you re-upping your membership, but that will not earn a pack. Sorry about that. Okay. Like, no exaggeration. These idiots are so obsessed with nonsense. They keep trying to say that people in chat and people who are mods and people are other people. Oh, this guy is actually this guy from the past. This guy is secretly this guy. LARPing is this guy. None of it's true. They're just idiots. They're so insane and so into online conspiracies. They have nothing to talk about, right? There's nothing going on. Here's what's been going on recently. I've been incredibly successful. Okay. I've been putting out streams where not only are people loving the gameplay, but they're also supporting for the Pokemon stuff. It's in tandem. I'm doing really well for myself right now, and they can't stand it. So what they have to do is make up insane conspiracies and act like fucking weirdos, because that gives them something to talk about to distract from the fact that everything's going well. Like, oh, we got, make this up over here, make this controversy over here, another conspiracy over here. But none of it's real. They're just fucking really bizarre, crazy people who probably wear tinfoil hats and wear rubber underwear. Okay? You have to worry about them. They don't concern us. Tommy Versetti, another $5 super chat. Says, I'm really pumped for Dark Souls 2. It's actually my favorite game. I think Majula is the best safe area music of the entire series. Sweet. I am excited to play it, but I'm going to need help in regards to trying to remember all the mechanics. Because remember, this one's very different. This one is very different in regards to a few different stats and things. And it's only in this one. After that, they reverted back to the old Dark Souls. So I'm not going to remember how to do it. And in addition, I couldn't, like I said, I was in the intro area and I was trying to figure out, like how to use the torch and shit. And I couldn't figure it out. I picked it up. It said, you got the torch. Like, where the fuck is it? I can't pull it out. I can't see because it's so dark at the beginning of the game. I couldn't fucking see anything. Like, where is the torch? I hope you guys will help me to figure this shit out so that we can actually, make progress today and not walk off the ledge 17,000 times. Address the diaper? Sure, here's my address. I don't wear a diaper. You're a fucking idiot. There, and now you're banned. There's your address. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to this shit. And then someone sent it to me. They said, did you see this on X that people are saying you're wearing diapers? Are you fucking stupid? What are you talking about? Like, really, you have nothing to talk about. That Phil wears diapers. Cite your evidence. Oh, here's one frame where his shorts looked a little loose. Yeah, because I lost all the weight. Like, half my shorts don't fit. I have to actually take the ties and tie them tight and do, to get the shorts to fucking stay up because I lost so much weight. These are shorts that I had back when I weighed 230 pounds. So they don't really fit anymore. They look nice, but they don't fit. So what do you want me to do? Not going to buy, I have for today, I'm wearing the faux denim shorts. These are from Uniqlo. They're not really denim, but they're faux denim. They look like denim. See? These actually fit me because I just bought them like a month or two ago. So, no, I don't wear, again, this is what they come up with. Oh, look, Phil just did a week, unprecedented levels of support. He's opening Pokemon cards. He's successful. Let's say he wears diapers because we have nothing else to talk about. I mean, if that's really what you want to talk about, you guys are talking about diapers all weekend. Good for you. I mean, that's your life. You sit on the internet talking about fucking adult diapers that don't exist because you're a fucking idiot. Good for you. I'm busy. I got shit to do in my life. Okay. Someone tipped $2, says it's funny to watch the trolls try and cope with your success. Then he starts mentioning specific, trolls. I don't care about them. I'm not giving them any time of day. But thank you for the $2. I'm sure. I mean, this last month has been wildly successful. I'm sure these idiots are freaking out about it and trying to cope and make, excuses and or talk about me wearing diapers, but I don't wear fucking diapers. It's pathetic. Tommy Versetti did a $2 super chat. He says, which of the old crones in the beginning are hardest? I mean, you got to tell us. You're the one who has the granny fetish, right? Thanks for $2. Am I going to show the wheel on Saturday's stream? No, I already told you I sold the wheel to fund the Pokemon cards. It's the only way I could afford them because, as you know, I'm broke, right? I'm a brokey bum. So I needed to sell the wheel. Yes, I've taken off the 1 month sub-only mode for today. We're hoping that the chat freeze glitch is fixed. I was told it was. If the chat freezes and no one can talk, I have to completely remake the stream from scratch, a whole new stream. Obviously, I hope I don't have to do that, but I might have to. So let's see what happens over the course of today. Fingers crossed that the bug really is fixed and we're good. Okay? Wilcox Scott did a $2 super chat, and he's saying 2 troll comments. I'm not going to read either of them, but I'm going to keep your money. That's how it works around here. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of that. I don't have to acknowledge anything you just said, but I do get to keep your income. So thank you. Do I think the oncoming wave of socialism coming in America will be good for society? I think you may be in the wrong channel. This isn't like a political channel. This is a gaming channel and, a hobby channel. Now we do Pokemon cards and stuff. It's a chill place. It's not, we're talking about politics or anything like that. Wrong place for that question. That's for sure. If someone is messaging you on Discord talking about adult diapers, you should probably block them. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want randoms messaging me on Discord talking about adult diapers. That's pretty disturbing. Hopefully they didn't include any images. Yes, I have a kimono. What? Yeah, I have a whole series of kimonos. Wilcox Scott, thanks for $2 and another troll message that I'll never read. Massive support for the stream today from the troll community. What a bunch of idiots. I love it. Why do I wear sweatpants or gym shorts often while streaming? Why not wear slacks or jeans like a real man? Because, get this, I have my dream job where I get to do something I absolutely love, and I don't have to dress up to do it. I get to be completely comfortable and relaxed in my own home, making tons of money, doing something I love. So I'll dress however I want and be comfortable because I don't have to dress up fancy because I work for me. I don't have to impress a customer. I don't have to, look a role or whatever. I'm good. I've hit it. I've made it. I've done it. I'm at that level where I can just be a relaxed dude and be myself every single day. Think of it this way. When you're at home and you're relaxing, do you wear business slacks? Of course not. Business slacks are when you're in an environment that's high pressure and you got to perform and look good for the customer. I don't have to do that shit. I already made it. I'm good, man. I'm living the dream. I don't have to be a fucking cog in a machine. I don't have to be, do all that nonsense. Thankfully. Mini stream here in order to open Pokemon packs. We're going to do a new box and a new booster set, which is all good stuff. And the reason I have to do it this way as a separate stream is because someone keeps using this exploit to crash chat and freeze it. And there's nothing I can do about it because there seems to be no control over it. I have the chat right now on 6-month sub-only mode. Has it crashed already? I think it did. No, okay, it didn't. It's still working. Okay. Please keep talking in chat, everyone, so we know that it works, okay? So right now we're at 6-month sub-only mode. If it crashes again, I'll keep going, but the chat keeps freezing everyone. At this point, if a chat freezes again, I'm just going to unpause. I'm just going to keep going because there's no point in making another stream for now. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry about this chat issue. Right now, it hasn't happened again, but I don't know if they just let up on it or what. Now we're at 6-month sub-only mode, which obviously sucks. I don't want 6-month sub-only mode, but I can't do anything. I guess tonight's stream will do that. Tomorrow's streams will do that. And we have to hope for the best, right? We have to hope that eventually YouTube fixes it. It's now been a week and a half. They haven't yet. All right. Nathan, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that, you can, hopefully remember the memory of your poor, departed pet. And, just remember, I always say this when someone says to me, I just lost a pet. I say this. Pets can be just as important to us as any member of your family. Seriously. In some cases, if it's a pet that lives with you, you probably see them more often than most of your family, right? And as long as, the way I see it is this, it's sad when you lose a pet. However, remember that because you provided them with all the things that you gave them, the love, the adoration, shelter, food, cuddles, right? That animal had a great life. It doesn't matter what kind of an animal. It could be a dog, a cat, freaking hamster, a rat, a bird. There's so many kinds of pets. And just think about that. And remember, you can always cherish those memories that you had with that pet, how happy that pet was because you gave it a good life. So even though it may not be with you physically anymore, it's still with you. Up there. and in here. Thanks for 57 months, Nathan. All right.